Hi everyone, this is Mama P, and you are capturing the Clarks. I just want to touch on a really big subject, and that is finances. So I am the financial leader in the household. I mean, the husband pays the bills, but I'm the one that budgets. And do you budget? How likely is it for you to budget? Have you tried to budget and it has not been successful? Well, I am a budgeter. Sometimes I do get off track and I hate it when I do because I feel like my whole world is spinning around. But budgeting is something that is very important when it comes to finances. I was always taught that you should technically only be living on 10% of your income, 10% to tithe, but everyone doesn't agree with that. But I do. You're supposed to, I believe in tithing 10% of my income. And then the rest, you kind of try to use different ways to put it away. But finances and budgeting are very big things. This year, I had vowed to myself that for the whole 2020, that every month I would go on a vacation. So I made my vacation possible for the month of January. So I'm looking forward to a vacation for February as well. But the only way I can do those things is if I budget properly. So I do want to talk about some things that I do like to do. So I don't want to bring my whole budget out because then you guys would know all my finances and my issues that I have. There might be a few credit cards in there, but this is what I'm doing. I'm working on becoming debt free, and I feel like to become debt free, the first thing you need to be able to do is monthly budget. So in my budget book, I have groceries, utilities, mortgage, rent. I have loan payments, entertainment, internet, phone, TV. Like realistically, it's not about all work no play because it can't be like that because then you'll go crazy. Dining out, personal, family, emergencies, transportation, and other. So my other is daycare. Like it's not listed as one of those things that are the big thing, but they are the big thing. As you guys know, I have four children. I have a 12-year-old, Naya. I have a 7-year-old, Leia. I have a 4-year-old, Ari. And then I have a 2-year-old, Jace. So Ari and Leia are both in daycare. So that means I have to pay a fee for someone to watch my babies in order for me to go to work. The other two are in school. Praise the Lord. But it's unfortunate because Ari didn't get to go to school this year because we are a middle class family, so they didn't feel like she required to go to public school. But that is okay. So that means mommy teaches her at home and she learns what she learns at daycare. So that is an important thing to make sure you can budget out so you won't feel overwhelmed. Finances definitely play a big part in a marriage. If you are sinking and it's related to money, it's time to budget. Um, I do try to list out what it is that has to be paid every month, and I'll take my check, I'll look at it. Okay, so I already know that this 10% is going to my tithes. I actually have at one of my jobs where I get just $300. I just get it and I take it out and I put it in my savings account. I don't even want to be able to see it. My savings account, guess what? It doesn't have a card to it. So I have to go to the bank. And guess what? The bank is only open during hours I work. So guess what? Who can get some money? Not me, but it's a easier way for me to save without overspending and not feeling like if I never see it, I never have it. If I know it's there, I might be tempted to use it. So sometimes people have the willpower to just not spend money. Other people like me, uh, I try. I try so hard, but I also know that I have quirks within myself, and I have to be able to budget properly. Um, so one big thing on my list, I know I've discussed with you guys a little bit about having a contribution list for my kids, and with the contributing, they have four C's. They have to clean, they have to cook, they have to cope, and they have a citation. Now, coping and citation, they may not get a citation. They may just get coping. It's like a either or with that. But cleaning, they have a room that they pick out every week that they're supposed to keep clean. Cooking, we work on like home economics. Basically, it's what I'm trying to teach my kids because a lot of times we spoil our kids so much that they don't know how to do regular everyday life things, and I feel like that's important. I remember growing up, I remember having like seafood night and helping with my dad cook. I wasn't the best cook by far, but just having that foundation made me into a better, well-rounded person. um so cooking, cleaning, they have to clean up that one room for the whole week. It's your responsibility now. And then so coping, people view it as negative. I think it's positive. You cope with the fact you have to contribute. As an adult, do you want to go out here and work every day? Heck no, not me, not I. But we have to do that. So in order to cope with the fact that they have to contribute, we do something fun on Saturdays. And if you haven't already seen our channel, on social, how to social Saturdays, that's when we get out and we have fun, whatever it may be. Week before last, we went to the skating rink, so we had fun. Last week was our actual family trip. So I also said to myself, hey, if you work as hard as you do, it's no reason why you shouldn't be able to vacation once a month. Yes, once a month. But if you budget, you can too. So properly budgeting, making sure that you have some contributors to the household, because you cannot be an overwhelmed parent and be okay with you can't be okay. You'll be mentally overwhelmed, and parenting is mentally overwhelming. But it's safe to say, I feel like everything starts with a budget, because you get to make yourself happy, you get to make your kids happy, and you get to do everything that it is that you are required to do as being a parent. Um, Finances are important in a marriage as well, and I know we said we were going to discuss more on our marriage Q&A. So stay tuned, because that will be posted soon. And we can just realistically talk about anything you guys want to talk about. You let me know. And it will be posted to Caption the Clarks, like our YouTube channel, our Facebook. Follow us on Facebook at Capturing the Clarks as well. If you're casing you're tuning in to YouTube, we do have a Facebook page also. We might have more kid-friendly videos coming up, because you know what tomorrow is How to Taco Tuesday, and that is important. But guess what I got? Chimichangas. So we had Mexican night growing up, and I remember stating something about that last week. So we're doing chimichangas, we're going to do tortillas, and we're going to do tacos, of course, because it's How to Taco Tuesday. You have to have tacos if you Taco Tuesday it up. And I also like to twerk it into Tuesday, but my twerk session actually went today, which was Monday. And I got up with my mom and we went to the gym and we worked out hard. And I think I might do twice on Monday, just because I have to get up and go to work early tomorrow morning. But hey, we can't have a coping session if we don't go to work. But if you have any feedback on finances, what do you feel like would be the best option for you to help budget you with your finances? But like I say, budget, budget, budget. That's the most important part of finances. And stay tuned for our next video. Remember to subscribe, share, like, give us feedback, ask us any questions, and we'll get back to you. Thank you. And you're tuning in to Capturing the Clarks.